What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you are a first timer to this channel, then welcome to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is our watch list for December 13th, Tuesday, December 13th, and I send these watch lists out to you guys for free every single day. So make sure you are subscribed. Hit that bell so you get the notifications when I actually do send these videos out every single day. The daily watch list, the weekly swings, the monthly swings. If you want the top 5 for all of those, I've got them as part of my Griswold Gold membership in my Discord. The Discord's free to join. That link is in the description below, and everything you need, all the information you need to join for the Gold membership is in that Discord or in my pinned Twitter feed at Mr. Clark Griswold. That membership comes with some great stuff, guys. One-on-ones with myself. The top 5s, like I mentioned already. I have a 1-hour Strat course that takes you through everything, the Strat, to help you guys really understand this stuff. I have live trading bots on ticker symbols like SPY, QQQ, DIA, CCL, NEO, Disney, a bunch of other ones. So make sure you guys are checking that out. You'll make your money back on that stuff in one trade. For sure you will. Okay, I want to get started on this watch list, but first, this screen that you see here, this is TradingView. I have a link in the description below just for you guys. That link gives you a free 30-day trial to TradingView, so if you've never used it before, go click on that link, get your free 30-day trial to their sub-services, and then if you decide to use one of their sub-services, you get up to $30 off of that subscription. Now, there is a free version, but that link gives you a 30-day trial free. Take me up on that offer. It's a free trial to try out TradingView. And I think that's it. So let's get started on this watch list. CPI numbers come out tomorrow, guys. And then FOMC on Wednesday. You got to check out my videos for FOMC. I'll put one at the end of this one. If you're playing anything this week, play FOMC. And the videos that I have will break it down exactly. I'm not going to do it here, but watch those videos. I'll post them on Twitter again tonight. NEO's the first one on base here. So we got NEO has a 2 down that finished green. So a 2 down meaning we only broke the low of the previous candle. It's a directional candle. I'm going to change that to green. That becomes our first target right there. So we're looking for triggers at 12.58. Our first target becomes 12.62. And normally what would happen, guys, is that target would be up here. Okay, at the top of the candle. But because we have this gap to fill, meaning there's no candle from this wick to this wick, there's nothing in here, empty space, we need to fill that. So when we fill that, the bottom of that candle becomes our gap fill, it becomes our first target. Then the top of that same candle becomes our next target, our second target. We've got really great time frame continuity on this. So again, calls at 12.58, first target at 12.62. I'm already in these long for the month. I don't usually swing. I'm trying it out here. I'm trying to hold. I'm trying to be patient. I'm having a really tough time with it because we triggered on the month and then we reversed all the way back down to 12.50. But my expiry is not till January 6th. So I've got more than enough time for this thing to get to my 13.50 strike. Okay, so that's the play on NEO. We're going to move on to PayPal. PayPal, same thing. 2 down green. We've got time frame continuity on the hour, day, and the week. We're going to look for calls on this at 74.07. You look on the right, that's where my numbers are being called out. There's the yellow one. There's the targets at 74.59. There's the target marked out at 74.59. So look for calls on PayPal tomorrow. NVIDIA. NVIDIA has a 2 down that finished green. Great time frame continuity. We can look for calls at 175.35. First target at 175.83. And then in order to find the next target, we just have to go back in time. There's the next one. It's way up there. Do we hit that? Meh. Looking at how big some of these candles are, it's possible we get up to that 179 range. I'm not sure if we do, but it's definitely possible that we get up to that range and hit that second target on Tuesday. Apple, AAPL, inside bar. Actually a 3-1 setup. Outside bar, inside bar. So the other thing that comes with the Griswold Gold membership is my indicator. Now, you can buy the indicator separately. You can get access to the live trading bot separately. You can get the one-on-one separately. But all that stuff adds up to way more than what the membership is, guys. I feel like it's a fair price, and it gives you guys a lot of stuff to help you along your journey. So the inside bars, if you're new, or the 1 bars, these candlestick numbers, part of the indicator. So when you see these yellow bars, I want you guys to think of a spring being loaded, tightened, compacted. Okay, and when it releases, we're looking for that explosion off of that inside bar, off of that spring when we release it. And if we go back in time and look for the last time there was one of these gold highlights, this big gold highlight that you see here, that represents the 3-1 setup. It's rare, it doesn't happen very often, and it's a powerful setup. So if we go look here, we can look. We triggered off of the last one. We hit target 1, hit target 2, and then we hit probably more targets. I'd have to go back in time. We didn't hit another target, but that play still was a fantastic play. And that's the probabilities, okay? The probabilities tell us that, yes, we should have a really, really nice run off of this 3-1 setup for Apple. Do we get it? I don't know, but the probability says yes. And every trade, every strategy that we look at, it doesn't matter if you're looking at this strategy or something completely different. When you're looking at it, it's based off of probability, because we don't know what this next candlestick is going to be. We can say, yes, there's a high probability that we're going to go 2 up, 2 down, and we hit our targets. But does it always happen? It does not. And that's where the risk management comes in, and the best traders are the best at managing your risk. And if you don't know how to do that, go check out my Learning Tools playlist, because there are a ton of videos where I go through trades I've taken, trade reviews, and I show you how to manage your trades. So we're not telling you just where to get in and get out of this trade. We're telling you exactly how to manage your trade if you don't hit targets. If it reverses on you, you need to know where to get out. Those videos will show you how to do it. So this is the inside bar off of Apple. Calls at 144.50, puts at 141.06. We move on to Airbnb. Inside bar as well on Airbnb. So calls for Airbnb, we're looking at 95.96. First target's at 96.97, and then puts are possible at 93.49. First target at 93.24. As we move on to Chewy, so I believe CPI numbers come out right at open, so we might have a big run up on some of these things. The setup I really want you guys, and I'm keeping my powder dry, guys. I don't know how much I'm going to trade tomorrow on Tuesday. I really want to play that 12:30, 2:30 Eastern when Powell comes to the stage. Go check out that video. 23 times in a row this strategy has worked, and it's multiple 100% runners. It's you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Xing, and I'm not telling you guys to YOLO, but buy a contract, buy 2 contracts, see what happens, and see if you guys can get that little bit of extra Christmas money as we come into Christmas. But inside bar on Chewy here, calls at 45.37, puts at 43.47 on Chewy. We move on to Disney. Disney has an inside bar hammer candle, so both actionable signals. We can look for calls at 94.66, first target at 94.91, and puts we're looking at 92.67, and good target magnitude to that downside. Pfizer PFE inside bar, calls at 52.59, puts at 51.75. Targets marked out for you guys. Mark them on your own charts. Peloton, PTON, 2 down green, full time frame outside of the year. We're going to look for calls at 11.74, first target at 12.47. If I'm taking this trade, guys, at 11.74 is my trigger price. My strike price is $12. My expiry is this Friday. You can get next Friday if you like, okay? Perfectly fine. Gives you less theta burn if the trade goes against you, or if things kind of chop around. I like playing closest day to expiry. But that's just me. And then I also like taking close to the money. You don't have to, but that's my strategy. That's how I play these things. So 2 down green. We're going to look for calls to the upside on Peloton. Tesla. So Tesla doesn't really have a strat set up per se. We've already gone 2 up, 2 down reversal on this. Notice this is green, not red. They don't have to be red, guys. These 2-2 reversals, this candlestick doesn't have to be a 2 up that's red. It just doesn't. Does it give you more probability that this trade is going to reverse? It does, but we don't need it. The red tells us that there's sellers in there, but sellers showed up anyways, okay? So there's that. I'm going to look for a continuation on Tesla. We've got full time frame continuity to the downside. We can look for puts here at 167, 52. I'm going to look for a 2-2 continuation on Tesla. XLV with the 3-1 setup. Last time XLV had this 3-1, and you notice those 2 pink lines. We're also looking to break out of an inside bar on the weekly on XLV. So there's a gold highlight. The last time we had a 3-1 setup. And what happened? We gapped way down here, and then we ran up. So I don't like to look at that one. Well, we can look at it. It's because it's probability based. And if you guys don't know how to play the gaps, again, at the end of this video, make sure you're watching. I'll put a setup on how to play gaps. Here's another gap off of this 3-1. Sorry, that's wrong. 3-1 setup here. We triggered, target, good run. 3-1 setup here, triggered, and not a great run. I mean, again, it's just a failed play. But it's the people who get out of that trade the quickest. Those are the best traders. Okay, 3-1. Looks like we triggered. Didn't hit targets, but we ran a little bit. So sometimes it works, guys. Sometimes it doesn't. It's the probabilities that we play. Probabilities tell us that this should be a successful trade. And you can win. Somebody asked me the other day about win rates. How much of a win rate is a strat? What kind of win rate do you get on the strat? Well, here's the thing. There's multiple setups you can play. So it depends on the setup. And more importantly, it depends on the trader. Because you can jump into a trade and, again, here's another indicator, time frame continuity. What are you trading with on time frame continuity? Are you making sure your trades are all green or all red? Are you only using the hourly and the daily? Are you using the weekly in there? That depends. Like, there's all these different factors and nuances that come into play when you're like, what's the win rate? But realistically, the win rate is irrelevant. Because if you are a really good trader and you have really great risk management, you can take 5 trades and you can lose every single one of those trades and be down 10% on each one of those trades. Okay, so 50% across the board. That's if you're putting in the same dollar value every single trade. You're putting in $1,000 every single trade. You lose 10% on every trade. You're losing $100. You're down $500. Now, did I do that right? $1,000, $100 at 10%. Yes, $500. Now you can go into that next trade, that 6th trade, and you can have 100% runner. And if you don't cut your losses or cut your winner, and you let your candlestick stop you out, you could have 150% play. Okay, and now you're up 50%. So you've taken 6 trades and you're up 50%. That's why it's not a winning percentage thing. You can win 1 out of 6 trades and be a profitable trader. You can win 2 out of 10 trades and be a profitable trader. Okay? It really, really depends on the trader and how they're managing their risk. Okay, so that was the list, guys. If you like what I'm doing here, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you get these videos and the notifications. Okay, and then go take a look at the channel. I have 350 plus videos to help you guys out. At the end of this video, like I said, I will give you a gap playlist. I will give you the FOMC when the government hikes their interest rates, because it's going to happen again. I'll show you how to play that on Wednesday. I don't want to say it's perfection, but it's pretty dang close. So make sure you guys go check out those videos. Have a great trading day on Tuesday. I'm probably out on Tuesday. I'm not going to hit too much, if at all. Wednesday is my day, guys. Wednesday at 2:30 Eastern is my day. So good luck again, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.